So, Max, what's your biggest takeaway from Sapphire?
I think it's what is really great to see is that SAP is investing a lot into AI, and not just by talking about it, but also giving the tools to partners for free to build AI agents. So Joule Studio is going to be available for partners for free. But also what SAP is doing for dear customers of SAP is really something tremendous. SAP is allowing ECC customers who are on RISE journey to connect ECC through a special add-on to BTP AI agents. So if you're running ECC today and you would like to use the AI possibilities which are available at SAP, you can do that by signing up for the RISE journey, and automatically you could connect your ECC and start utilizing AI agents.
Yes, and for me, the one of the biggest takeaways is actually how SAP is positioning now agentic AIs and what is the package of the products and solutions and the third-party systems that they have combined together. I think that what we're looking at right now is the completely endless possibilities in terms of the scenarios, complexity, and the systems that you could connect in the single agent. This is one thing, and I'm super excited really to see all these scenarios now coming into life. And the second thing, what we see is actually the next layer of agentic AI that we've been expecting also in Clarity for, I don't know, a couple years already we've been discussing that. So this next layer is the orchestration of agents. That is basically allowing you not to just, tailor the agent to specific pain or business process, but actually orchestrate the whole kind of your role in the organization and feel all different pieces of the process that you are doing on the regular basis.
So SAP is integrated with NA10, and that gives enormous possibilities because NA10 is integrated with so many environments and so much AI capabilities available out of the box in NA10. So that is going to be available also to the SAP customers.
Yes, and actually the good piece is that you don't have to have like extra specific developer knowledge in order to make it happen. So it's just workload that you can build yourself, which is a nice thing. When it comes to meetings with the customers, what's your biggest takeaways? Because for me, I clearly see the one specific trend across all the conversations that we had in these past 2 weeks.
I think what we see SAP is doing is a really great thing, and it's we've been waiting for it for a long time. So SAP is moving from a company that is selling systems into a company that is selling value. And now we see practical steps that SAP is taking. So we see more and more, even the names of all of the booths at Sapphire, the names are new. They're not about CX, or they're not about C4C or BRIM. They're about processes and value behind these processes. And so we at Clarity, when we look at any type of engagement, we look from process value engineering side. Where can we bring value? What are the pain points that the customer is facing? What is the end-to-end process? And what level of automation we can bring to the customer without disrupting their business?
Yes, and what we've seen it in past 2 weeks in both Orlando, Sapphire, and here in Madrid, that customers are coming with a specific, very narrow thing, like the pain point that they have. But once we start talking to them, they open up, and it looks like they have some piece of the process that they are looking to solve on the CRM side, for example. Something happening in CPQ, something on the billing side, something on fulfillment. And then with all that, they are thinking on how do we put agents on top of it. So actually what we look at right now is the entire lead-to-order transformation process that they have to take before they start building agents on top of it. And I think that this is a very nice approach from SAP side, and also from other side, we've been completely building our go-to-market correctly and our value propositions for that specific topic correctly, because it allows customer really to look deeper into business process, solve all the issues that they have, streamline the whole end-to-end thing, and then benefit from the agents in a completely different way.
Yeah, so because, for example, there are companies who can implement a CPQ or order management or invoicing or change processes for order management. But what is really important is to look at how the company is working today and how they are going to work with the new system. Because a lot of the time what is happening is company implements a CPQ solution, a quotation process, but then approval takes 3 months because the approval is so complex, and there is people who take vacations and don't respond to the approvals within the timeline and forget about that email that's been sent to them for the approval, or any type of process that requires manual intervention is taking a lot of time. And still the company, after even implementing a CPQ or order management solution of SAP from Brim, still they have big problems because they are unable to issue a quote in 2 days, and they are behind the industry because the approvals is taking so much time. Then if they do any type of change in the self-service center, they are not able to do that change because there's some problems on the order management side which prevent them from doing that. And things like, okay, how to pick the optimal price for the customer on the quote level, for example. Yeah, so all of these issues, they can only be addressed by looking at the whole business holistically of the customer instead of actually just implementing the system for the customer. So it's not about selling systems, it's about looking at the process, business process of the customer, seeing the pain points, seeing where the customer is able to get the most value in the quickest possible time, and optimizing and harmonizing their processes by implementing the systems and AI.
Yeah, so I would really encourage everybody who is looking at us right now, who is thinking about the agent implementation, just reach out to us. We'll help you to build this holistic view of your existing process and basically the roadmap on how you can improve it before the agent implementation.
So in our advisory service, what we do is we look at your processes, your order management, invoicing process, rating process, metering process, quotation process, and so on. And then we identify how you work today, all of the manual steps we try to replace with AI.
Yes.
And then we scope out and build the project for you in a way that we look at your requirements from business side and implement the systems which help you bring that value to your company.